firstly from the spiritual to the physical. And I have realized, the Lord showed me this some time back, that in part, men are spiritually blind because they can physically see. Physical sight has given us the comfort and convenience of not appreciating and understanding the dangers of spiritual blindness. I'm not talking about the blindness of the eyes. I'm talking about the blindness of the heart. Now, study the scripture in Revelation, the church in Laodicea. And I've had this conversation quite a lot in the church. People say, that brother is lukewarm. That sister is lukewarm. They're neither hot, they're neither cold. And it's so pressing for God in his own words to say, I would actually wish you were either cold or hot than being in the middle and being lukewarm. I would rather you went cold than being lukewarm. And in the church, when we're teaching about this revelation, for most of the part, we point on the individuals who are not living right. And in part, that is true, but that is not the holistic and core revelation of this text. God says they are lukewarm because they say, read your scriptures, I am rich and have become wealthy and have need of nothing. And they do not know that they are wretched, they are miserable, they are poor, they are blind, they are naked. They are lukewarm because they say what they are not. Because they have a wrong perspective on their lives. They have an indifferent understanding of their position spiritually. God says that's lukewarm. When a man does not have the true position, true bearing of their position in the spirit, that is spiritual blindness. Not to know where you really are. There are people who are convinced that they're the most righteous people on the earth. And the scriptures tell us, and they know not that they are wretched, they are miserable, they are poor, and they are blind. I see that quite different from the man who knows that he's struggling with something and he can take it honestly to God and say, Father, I'm still dealing with this issue. Here, I'm talking to people who are so comfortable with where they are because they no longer can see where they truly are spiritually. God says that's lukewarm. That was Laodicea. Are you listening to me? To see a man go in the way of destruction and they are sure that they are going to the way of life. That's blindness. I cannot tell you how many people are inflated with egos that are convinced that they are in right standing with God because they cannot define right standing anymore. The church in Laodicea didn't even know